A very good afternoon, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond the Television Network. And we are taking a look on what is happening in the nation Zimbabwe. Professor Gift Mugano says this is the result you get when you introduce a currency without right fundamentals in place. And he has tagged the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwean Treasury, as well as Don Zamsoro, who is President Emerson Mnangagwa's spokesperson. So Zimbabwe has been run through propaganda for a very long time. When they want to do things, they simply deploy or employ propaganda, and it does things on their behalf while they are seated in their homes or doing other things. The currency issue does not need the police enforcement for it to have value. President Emerson Mnangagwa and his regime, they failed to understand that. What is of importance is to note that ZIG is losing value. This is Mazoe Orange Crash, $7.75. What is the reason? Ziggy. This is the reason why you are seeing prices escalating like this. This is the reason why you are seeing prices going up like this. Shops in this day and era will rather close than to maintain empty shelves. So it's either they will disobey and make money through other means, or they will simply disobey and close. So what is happening is propaganda is taking the toll. Propaganda is running the show, and you are told kuti mune mari. But is that money divisible? No. Is that money yamunenge mchinzi yauya, is it durable? No. But most importantly, is that money which you have store value? No, it doesn't. So in Zimbabwe, we have a currency which does not store value. Just a launch, yaka launch kwa iripa $13. Right now, it has gone beyond double price or double value. Why? What is really happening? We have seen ZANU-PF people casting the blame on money changers. Money changer ndimuru konzeresa. You cannot have a country which changes currency so many times in 2 decades. Since 2003, Zimbabwe has gone from the era yakauya ma $500 akazouya tikabva ipapo tikapinda in a new currency ama bearer check. From the bearer checks ndobva pamboya rimwe rainzi Zimbabwean dollar, from pakamboya ainzi ma agro checks, from agro checks vayadzoka rimwe yainzi Zimbabwean dollar ndobva tapinda mu multiple currency Zimbabwean. From that Zimbabwean dollar, then ndokubva paunzwa zvimwe zvinyowani zvatisinganzwisise kuti ubvunze kuti izvi zvinombori zvii. You can't get answers. That is the country we are now living in. Yekuti kuri kungoya zvinhu zvinyowani on daily basis, and you ask questions kuti zviri kumbobva kupi. You can't get the rightful answers. Tabva ikokoko tauya kunoku kwavana vaMnangagwa, ndobva kwauya vamugabe vakasiya kwaane mabondi. From mabondi kwauya rimwe futi bondi. From that bond ndobva kwazouya Zim dollar. From Zim dollar ike zvine zvitadzokera zvekare takuzig. Zig racho rakuluza value, and the government is failing to control it, which means we are likely going to have another one be introduced. Manje kwete kudara. We will see another one being introduced once again. The major question will be, ichi chinenge chakuunzwa ichi ndo chinenge chichinzi chii? We are being treated sezvindomu kana kuti sezvidzoi nevakurwa. They just do things to please themselves. This is a reality. Where we are going as a nation, chaiko, Zimbabwe is crashing and Zimbabwe is collapsing. They are refused to take responsibility of their actions, but you can't have Mazoa achita $7. Guys, here is the price. $7.75. Mazoe Orange Crash to yaimboita dollar something kudara. Imagine guys ukuthi chakambonyanya uchinja chi munyika chakuita kuti Mazoe anga achita price iyoyo. So Champion John says they just introduced the name and the paper, not real money, because real money should reflect the value created in the economy. where is the value? Zvikanzi wakazvitaura izvi when Zig was launched. Zvikanzi the corrupt right handlers dismissed you. So Professor Mugano said these things a very long time ago. He warned this government about the impending dangers of introducing this thing called Zig without the fundamentals. Now we are hearing reports everywhere. The United States dollar ndo riri kuramba riri on demand. Yet we have a currency iri kunzi iri backed ne gold isiri on demand. Ndiani asingade chinhu chine goridhe mukati? But why is it that no one is accepting the same currency, including those within the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe? Havatoride zig racho. Imagine kana vava vachimhanyirana vese kuti ngatitenge zig vachiofloada ma-US avanawo ivo vakuru vari muhurumende. Chichaitika. Sometimes they blame others, but they are the ones who are on the forefront to buy money on the streets. Because isisu mari yacho yekutotenga pastreet hatina. As for me, handina kwandinowana Zig. This is for me. Handina kwandinowana Zig. Hakutorina kwandinoriwana Zig racho. Tiri kutotambura kuti toriwana kupi, ukaenda murodhi unosungwa, ukaenda kubengi unodzwa nhoroondo. Saka tinoriwana kupi Zig racho? The major problem is ivo vakuru vacho havasi kutoda Zig racho. Iro Zig racho harizi kutowanika. How can you have a currency backed by gold without my coin? How on earth do you have things like that? And everybody pretends kuti zvinhu zviri normal. So kusvika patinondosvika December hurumende iripo, Zig racho rinenge rambowo papi pachokwadi chaipo chaipo. So, you know, even if it can't settle about my fundamentals, Tengenenge says not about fundamentals, but mere incompetence and negligence by the Arabization government. We earn a lot more than most African countries, and they have stable currencies. And the drought of course. Why are food prices galloping in South Africa too? This is what Tengenenge says. Go to South Africa and see the prices. They are not rushing, you say, my prices in Zimbabwe. Go to Zambia. When there is a drought, yes, prices go up because of shortages. That is economics. But when we have things, which is almost a luxury, then we have a problem. There are things zvinotarisirwa kukwira maprices zvakaita secooking oil, zvakaita sesugar, zvakaita sehupfu. Because each and every family need those things and they will be on demand. Zvinogona kukwira maprices. But when we have zvinhu zvakaita sana mazowe zvichikwira maprices zichincho kuti ndinogona kugara gore rese sina kumwa mazowe. When you see prices going up pazvinhu izvozvo, just know kuti there is something happening in the economy. There is incompetence, there is negligence, and also when you mention incompetence and negligence, you have mentioned the fundamentals, because the fundamentals need a competent team to bring on board those fundamentals. So you can't have an incompetent team bringing fundamentals. You can't. So, you know, go to any filling station right now in Zimbabwe. They can't sell fuel in Zig. They can't pay fuel, passport in Zig. But they expect Zig to survive. Zig ndere kupiwa massive servants. Mari chayo ichitorwa. You know, I have been saying, go on to the reports. You are told kuti balance of trade yedu ne China was Zimbabwe earned around 1.3 billion from China, from selling in between China in the past year, which means tine mari yakawanda iri mu economy around 1.3 billion zvinhu zvatakatengesa ku China, which means we managed to have more money ichiuya kunyika kwedu in the form of US dollars or foreign currency. So if you have a scenario like that, what it means is circulation yemari yedu inofanira kunge iri normal. Why is it that we are having abnormal circulation of money? You go into the bank, you can't you can't convert ZIG to US dollars kana uchida kubhadhara something. Urufana kutoenda unotanga wachinja ZIG racho parod then ozoya nemayusa. That's not it. Izvezvi mwana weZimbabwe Starlink yauya. Go online uchishandisa kadi rako rekubank, insert my banking details ako online and see if you are going to be able to pay for Starlink. You won't be able to pay because Ziggy haris kushanda. You can only do that kana watotora mari yacho yoyoyo ukai converter to my United States dollars. Kana uchida kuzviona, create an online, this can be done by anybody in Zimbabwe. Create a virtual MasterCard account yako using EcoCash and see if you can pay using Mazig on MasterCard. It can't. Why? But if you go to South Africa, a South African person ane card rek South Africa can make a payment or yema US dollars without any problem. But why is this happening right here in Zimbabwe? Yet other people in South Africa can make my payments avo. Mari dzavo automatically dzinoto convertwa kuenda kuma rands is because my financial institutions in South Africa are functional and they are functional across. In Zimbabwe anongori matoto enji vachete. This is the problem which we have. So Professor Gift Mgano is raising something pertinent, something very important. $7.75 iri pascreen hiyo. Ndio mamirira zvaita right now. And unonzwa umwe munhu achitaura achiti pamberi navamnangagwa zvinhu zviri kufamba. You know, thank you very much, my brother Edwin. Thank you very much for coming. Says, the moment they said Zig is not accepted at passport office, takabva tangozwa kuti hapana kwarinosvika. So we have talked much about this whole issue, but ike zvino zviri chiri kupi radona Zig. So this is Team Zimbabwe. Wait to see December kure Zig richiripo.